Welcome to my assignment on creating inclusive classrooms. In this presentation, I will share my research, an interview with my colleague, and experiences on inclusion for the children with the disabilities in Montessori setting. My name is Christina Lee. My table of contents. Here's the table of contents for my presentation. Pre-work, research, new learning, continuing the inquiry. Pre-work. Topic, talking with the educators about inclusion. My pre-work focused on talking with the educators about inclusion. In my Montessori school, we emphasize creating inclusive classrooms for children with disabilities. Aspect of inclusion. To me, inclusion means ensuring all children feel welcomed and supported in the classroom. Interview. I interviewed with my previous coworker. She's also Montessori educator, Sunny Morales. She has studied special education and works with many children with disabilities. She uses her training to create an exclusive and supporting environment for all children. I use two course materials, and one is a positive behavior strategies to support children and young people with autism. This book offers practical tips on supporting kids with autism. The why I choose this book has a helpful tips, a lot of positive strategies. And also I will read this book and find some practical insights and improve support for kids with autism. Another resource is Educating Children with Autism. This one provides insights into effective education strategies for children with autism. I will read this article together, practical ideas. It's an easy way for me to learn and apply strategies. Here's my research. My research is one is Understanding Child Development and Disabilities by Allison Child Care Training course. This course is perfect for those working in childcare environments with the individual with the disabilities. I will engage with this course to gain knowledge. I will give it, it'll give me an accessible way to understand and apply effective strategies. Another resource is Americans with Disabilities and Childcare. This one is offered by Tim the Trainer training course. This course aligns with my focus on creating an inclusive environment in a childcare setting. And I will participate in training for 1 hour, gaining insights and strategies. Evidence. I wrote it down, Types, Causes, and Diagnosis of Autism by Allison. This is a part of understanding child development and disabilities. I just copied this one. Here, some very effective tips for the children with autism using visual schedules and incorporating sensory, very friendly environment, making friendly environment of classroom and clear, consistent rules. They don't want to, some children who has a disabilities, they don't want to changing environment. So before that, we have to use consistent routines for them and using positive reinforcement techniques, creating inclusive play areas. And American with the Disabilities and Childcare, uh, I'll I skip next to page. I'm sorry. Course material, positive behavior strategies to support children and young people with autism by Marvin Hambury. This is one effective strategies taught is using visual schedules, also saying, to help children with autism understand their daily routines, reducing anxiety and improving transitions between activities. I learned a lot. This is the similar case. I have a similar case with this. In my classroom, I had two children with the disabilities. One is with the autism, another with the ADHD. The autistic child displayed behaviors such as throwing materials like this example and flipping tables, using scissors, cut friend out of the blue, cut friend's hair. But with the help of his counselors and parents, we found the ways to support him, like using flashcards and creating sensory materials. Sunny, my interviewee, Sunny Morales, also mentioned this. She uses similar sensory materials and very consistent routines using flashcard as well, very similar experiences, and use the almost the identical strategies like a sign language, flashcards, and sensory activities. New learning. After this is the video or voice video with the interview with my previous coworker, Sunny Morales. She uses creating simple routines and rules and using flashcards for classroom rules and incorporating sign language can help manage behavior and support learning. Inclusion. I learned valuable lessons on inclusion, such as understanding each child's unique needs and creating personalized plans to support them. This involves observation, identifying triggers for challenging behaviors, and using techniques like one-on-one attention and collaborative problem solving. Collaboration with the teachers and using sensory materials are crucial for helping children engage and prevent isolation. Equity. Equity is about providing individualized lessons. And from the article, The Value of Inclusion Education on allison.com, it emphasized that inclusive education benefits all students by promoting diversity, fostering empathy, and preparing them for the globalized world. This both article and Lee's interviews emphasize the importance of collaborative strategies and personalized approaches. Access. Lee mentioned using sensory materials and small groups, creating small groups to enhance the social and educational access for children with disabilities. Connection. The article and Lee both highlight the importance of tailored interventions and using sensory supports to include children with disabilities. Continued inquiry. I want to explore effective communication strategies for including children with disabilities in educational settings. our recent articles, attend the webinars on inclusive education, and connect with the specialists to gain valuable insights. Questions for my peers. What strategies would you like to use if you had children with disabilities in your classroom? That was my question. Thank you for listening to my presentation.